All right, hey there, everybody. It's Rev Kev here. Pray you are having an amazing day today. I am here with my daughter,
Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Hi.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Good. Sam loves YouTube and loves live videos. She's, just loves being in front of the camera. She's very comfortable with it. Yeah.
Yep.
So how is this different? So I'm being sarcastic, in case you couldn't tell. But how is this different than like Sunday morning when you're like in front of everybody on stage, or when you're doing that?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Cameras are scary.
Cameras are scary, but live on stage in front of a whole bunch of people, that's not a problem.
Not really.
Not really. No. Okay. Well, anyways, we just wanted to come on here and give a little bit of an update on our upcoming trip to Peru. Getting nervous?
Nervous-sighted.
Nervous-sighted. We leave in 10 days.
Yeah.
Wow, it's crazy. It's hard.
Did we ever even tell them that we're going to Peru?
Well, that's the first update.
Okay.
So we did it on our GoFundMe page. We made a little update on GoFundMe, but I don't think we ever gave a little update here on YouTube. So, so our trip got changed. So we're not going to Ecuador anymore. We're going to Peru instead. And the reason they had to change that, if you've been following any kind of news down in South America, there was a little bit of civil unrest happening down in Ecuador. So be praying for the people there. So they just kind of felt wasn't as safe as they would like it to be for people coming down on these types of trips. So thankfully they were able to work out on the exact same days for the exact same amount for us to go to Peru instead. I heard Peru is really nice.
Yes.
Yeah. So just a quick update in regards to those of you who have given. We so appreciate everyone who has given to this trip. So my trip's actually covered. Compassion Canada covers my trip. So all the funds that we've been making is to cover Samantha's portion of the trip. We needed to raise $3,500. The church had contributed up to $1,500 there. And so we've made that, and we've made a little bit more than that too. So we're so grateful for that. But people have been asking, can they still give? Can they still give some money? And the answer is yes, because there's actually still some expenses that we've got to raise a little bit of more money for. And for example, one of the things that we raised money for is our vaccinations. So we got all the vaccines that we needed to do, make sure all of our immunizations. That's a hard word. That was all up to date. So we got that all up to date. That was a little over $500. So we did that, covered that expense, and so any extra money has been helping to offshoot some of that, because it turned out it wasn't covered by anything. I assumed in our Canadian healthcare system on my benefits at work that was going to be covered, and it wasn't. Surprise! So that helps with that. And also we just learned today that we can actually bring gifts to the children. So really excited about that opportunity as well. We're going to be visiting 3 different sites, so we can bring some gifts to bring to the leaders there, so that the leaders can distribute some gifts. So we'd like to be able to go shopping in the next few days or in the next week to pick up a few things that we can bring to just be a blessing to the kids. So any extra money that we get would kind of really go to that. And just to and then they kind of let us know that there's a few other little travel expenses and things like that. So every nickel really helps to cover that off. So we really appreciate everybody. Now, you did a presentation recently.
Yes.
On this, and you had asked specifically for like if people wanted to be praying for us. That you had some stuff on there. Do you remember what that was then?
I remember. Yeah.
Remember some of it? Why don't you just share some of that, and then we'll call it a video.
Sounds good.
Because I know you're just loving this. Just.
Yes. So some things that we'd appreciate prayer for include health, that we don't catch anything that we could catch in Peru.
Yeah. Did we tell you when we went to Lebanon, Mom and I, like half the team got so sick. It was brutal. They got food poisoning. It was so sad.
Yeah. So let's pray against that. Also, just for our obviously going to a completely different part of the world is going to be incredibly eye-opening. But I just want to pray that it makes an incredible impact on my life and our life and everyone else who's involved in the best ways possible, and that our hearts will break for what breaks God's heart.
Right.
And just that we can bless the people there and the kids there and the people that we meet, and we'll be confident, and I'll be more confident than I am on live streaming.
Yeah, because you're going to go there and you're going to be like a rock star for all these kids. Like you got all excited when you found out we could bring a soccer ball.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, Sam plays kind of pretty competitive soccer, so.
That's not true.
Yeah,
it's like average.
Yeah, and she drops elbows a lot too when I'm watching, and she trips a lot too when she's playing, and I'm like, Sam, like, you can't stop it. Exactly.
I won't do that to the kids in Peru.
Good advice. That was part of the training we just went through. That you don't do that.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much it.
You think that was pretty much it?
Yeah.
Cool. What do you most? I said one thing, but maybe we'll just a little bit longer because I know I gotta go drive your mom somewhere there shortly. But what's the one thing you're looking forward to the most with this trip?
Meeting kids and hanging out with kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I love kids, and I love being able to hang out with them and just see. Being able to see what it's like on a completely different part of our planet is incredible. And I don't know. I love the hearts that kids have, no matter where you are in the world.
Right.
So I feel like it'll be really cool to hang out with them.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. Hey, we got a couple of people there joined into the stream. So we got Stig Kenobi and Second Street Marvel. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. This is my daughter Sam.
Hi.
There you go. And we're getting excited. We're going on our trip together real soon, and just really pumped. Again, a couple of people have reached out to me and asked, can they still contribute? And if people want to contribute, the link is in the description of the video here for our GoFundMe page. And so we got that going on. I'm actually, one of the things that I'm actually looking forward to is, again, just experiencing that other culture. We actually have a number of people who attend our church who are from South America, particularly from the Colombia region. They're wonderful people, beautiful people. So I'm really looking forward to, getting down there and meeting everybody. That was on the training that we just went through. They said, kind of expect everyone to be even more loving and more friendly than the average Canadian.
Yeah.
I guess because we're cold up here in Canada, so, we don't hug. You'd think we'd hug more because it's so cold. But I guess they just hug more in Latin America, right?
Yep.
So we'll have to experience that a little bit, get us out of our comfort zone. I just hope we're not driving in any mountains.
Why?
Because I did that in Lebanon. I was not a fan. Driving in these mountains, and you hear all those horror stories of the buses driving, and there's no guardrails, and it's a mile down into just a total cliff. I was having
scary.
Yeah, I was having a full-blown panic attack on the bus. So if I have a full-blown panic attack on a bus in Peru, you're just gonna have to take over. You're gonna have to be in charge, so you'll take care of me.
Easy.
Piece of cake. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Stig here is saying that he'd melt down there. Yeah, we were just told that be prepared. It's going to be in the high 20s, 28, 29 degrees Celsius. I'd have to do the math. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit for my American friends. I think that's 90, high 80s, low 90s, something like that. So it's going to be hot. 10 more days. Won't have to wear this big giant sweater.
I know. We can get out of the snow.
Yeah. And then they did warn us that we have to kind of make sure that we have our hair done properly to watch out for lice while we're down there. That's why I'm bald by choice. We'll get you some fancy headbands and go to the dollar store and get you all set up pretty. Awesome. Well, here we go. Stig Kanoe says that Norwegians don't hug either. We just use axes and stuff. Nice. It's the Viking way. And funny, that's kind of where Granddad's family's from too.
Yeah.
Kind of the Viking, Norwegian kind of.
Beards.
Yeah. It's the beard. They got to have the beard. So, Anyways, just thank you so much for stopping in. We just wanted to give a quick update on our trip, and again, just a huge thank you to the people who have donated towards it. I was amazed on how quickly we were able to raise the money for the trip. So
Yeah.
it was just so kind, so generous of people. So we really appreciate that. And we just want to be above reproach, let people know where the money is going and how we're using it. Again, we made a little bit more than what we were hoping for. So we used that extra money to cover all of our medical expenses, some of the shots and the kind of the medicine that they have us take before we get down there. So we bought that, and then we're going to buy some more kids' toys and gifts. So if any extra money is going to come to be a blessing to these kids and in the compassion centers. So we're really excited about that. So that's about it. Thank you so much for popping in, and thank you for listening to the update. I look forward. Hey, Chrissy, thanks for joining us. And look forward to seeing you guys all in the next video. We're probably going to do one last live video before we go. I think maybe we should do like a live video while we're packing, and we could show what we bought to bring to the kids. And maybe we'll do that like on the Sunday night before we leave. So we leave on the 18th. No, what's the Monday?
The 18th.
The Monday's the 18th?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we leave on the 18th. So maybe Sunday evening the 17th. We'll do another little live stream together. We'll do it with the cell phone. We'll do it like all like, dynamic and be all action packed, and we'll put special effects on it and all that.
We will not.
A man can dream, can't he? Yes. So anyways, thanks, Sam. I know you love doing these.
Yep.
So anyways, we'll talk to you later, everybody. Take care. God bless.